Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the 10th Annual GeekFestUniverse. We're here today to talk to the team from Yugam. It's a vertical film from India. Hosts, take it away. James, you're first.
So the way you build the story was perfect. The moment that Narmi finally convinces her husband and finally tells him, hey, I'm in this time loop, and there's this understanding, I was pounding on my desk with excitement. How did you build the story so perfectly to lead up to that moment?
Yeah, before I tell, the script is revolving the day-to-day life actually. Every day I'm seeing my wife the same way. She is telling us anything, but I am not here the first time. It's take a time to understand, and it's take a time to hear the words in my ears. It's take one, 3 or 4 times. So I'm thinking about it, why it's make that Narmi asks something, but I'm not realized the right away, because I'm thinking beyond that. I'm thinking story, or I'm thinking going outside, earn some money. So this all I want to come to the script, so I can write the story about the life, and the life is in the loop. So it's very easy to write because we are in the loop always. So that makes me fun actually. When I write the story, it makes me very fun. And at that time also, I'm not very happy. I have a mad mistake some making side, but when I write the story, I was very happy actually.
All right, I'm up next. Narmadha, tell us a little bit about your background. Do you work in film or television? And are you an actress or writer? What is your background, please?
Actually, I just started my acting career in this film. So I'm a housewife. I'm passionate towards acting. So, but still, I didn't get any opportunity to showcase my talent or my potential. So my husband gave me this chance. He believed in me, and I hope I did my best.
This is your acting debut?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, you did a fantastic job. Okay, so if this is your acting debut, Narmadha, tell us a little bit about who some of your acting idols are. I'm very curious. Are they from your country, or do you have any acting idols stateside? The second part of my question is, do you have actors and actresses and people in film and television in your background?
We don't have any film background in my family surrounding, but from my college, I related to a media department only. I studied visual communication. So I have a back screen experience more than on a front screen. I do video editing, like content writing, likewise I did, but I'm passionate towards acting, but I didn't try that before. I didn't touch that department, but I got the opportunity. So just I jumped into it. Just I want to try, and I want to let myself know that whether I am fitting to it or not. So I feel that after the film, I feel that, yeah, I'm in right path. So from your question, I don't have any role model, or I don't admire some. I like actors who perform in a film just a 10 minutes in a 2.5 films. In a 10 minutes, that character holds some emotion in the film. I love that character. I love to do some characters like that. I don't want to travel throughout the film. So I don't have a particular person or a personality to admire. So I like the person who give emotion in the film.
Thank you for those answers. We're going to talk a little bit about the creative process about making a vertical film. Kulandai, how did you incorporate movement and composition in your vertical format?
It's entirely different from the horizontal view. It's completely different. There is no lensing. We know the lens house works with the horizontal way. But once you change the vertical view, completely different from the horizontal. So it take almost 3 or 4 days to learn how to fix the angle with the vertical. So that's a challenging for me and cameraman also. The cameraman is quite intelligent guy, so he easily understand the shot will works with this level. So he easily adapt the way. I am really impressed with his work. And one more thing, you see the Narmada sometime she is very hopeless. She is going to be pray, and the tears will comes from her eyes. That shot we just put a mid angle and put a long angle and put a very extreme close shot, but we can't feel that emotion she's crying. But again and again, we almost 8 or 10 level of shots we change in every way, every angle and every moment, and it doesn't work. And the cameraman told me, okay, we go some high angle and put some the once tears will come from the eyes, I can shift focus to the tears, then only we can get some feel. We work that and we get real feel actually. That every shot, every moment, it's challenging to make the vertical. Actually, if you are sitting in the one room, you are shooting in the horizontal way. There is a 4 frames, 4 blocks actually. That one is on your front, and one is the right, one is the left, and one is the back. It's the 4 angles, but you go to the vertical in the front 1, 2, and 3. So we can split the screen like a 3. So 1:3. So we are working the shot level, composition level in everything is a 1:3 ratio from the horizontal to vertical. So it's very challenging, and it's a very good way to understand how it works to connect the temporal or the feelings into the vertical format. So when the process is happening, I really enjoying that vertical way of storytelling.
Thank you so much. So how do you encourage interaction with people who are not used to watching a vertical film? In Europe, vertical filmmaking is quite a thing. There are other festivals that we work with that are really excited about vertical filmmaking, but it's not for everyone. So how do you encourage folks to interact and engage and involved in your film?
So this is the future actually. This is slow, but this will be the future actually, because we are not producing the film for the phone. In the past, we watched the TV, created by the TV audience. Then is a big screen. Then we are also using a smartphone. We are always the phone audience. So the content to produce for the phone, the vertical view only the future for the phone. So the vertical films definitely become the future. I definitely tell this the future.
I want to ask Narmadha, where do you get your sense of humor? That was one of the reasons that audiences are voting. You're funny. You're very, very funny in this role. Where does that sense of humor come from?
So actually, I'm still admiring. I'm really thinking how you people understand my emotions or sense of humor. I'm still how to say. Because the language is different, but you people still understand whatever I'm trying to convey through my body language or through my acting. That's great. It's like actually I'm basically from southern part of some in Tamil Nadu. So in our place, people usually have that sense of humor, even while in a normal conversation. Our colloquial language, local language, everything will be have some sense of humor, so that stick on to the film, so that it happened. That is my nature of speaking is same how I am right now. That's what reflected in the film.
Well, it came across since you're being nominated in your very first role that you've ever had. Your subtitling was very good in this film. So I don't think it's a thing about language. I think it's a thing about Kulandai. You wrote a screenplay, and you know Kulandai is a studied screenwriting because what's on the page was on the stage, so to speak. It was on the screen. And so when he wrote humor, humor was there. When he wrote adventure and drama and slapstick, it was there. So Kulandai, kudos to you for writing a great script. Kulandai, if you continue to make vertical films, what size of a team will you have? Do you think you'll be able to get a bigger budget now that this is hitting the festival circuit? And will you get a bigger crew?
No, in vertical format, we don't want to need a very big team. The minimal crew is perfect for the vertical film because I'm exploring this time romantic comedy will work for this format. It's ultimately because the 2 persons only in the screen, we can accommodate the 2 personalities, 2 characters, 2 different characters in the one world. It will be very easy to convey the story in the vertical. But we can explore this to action thriller, or I choose sci-fi with the romantic comedy, but it works for a comedy. You are thinking, but we are writing that way. But the challenge is that When I done my script, first I gave to my editor. He write everything and he said, this is all unwanted areas. Please cut off that from the script side. So the editor works on before that, because we can save the lot, and from the paper to become the screen. Also, the same thing it's happened to me. It's in a very right way. So whatever we are writing in the paper, that should be come into the screen. So that makes the magic. So I'm very strict on that. Whatever in my paper, that should be come to my screen. So I'm very keen about that. And Narmada also did the same thing. So she once she read the dialogues, and she's come to ask me, this is the way she had a doubt. She is clear with me, and she clear with my team, and clear with my ADs. So she very clear when she is acting. Then only you are enjoying the whole Narmi character. And the music part also, because the time is very limit for the vertical size of screen, and the sounding also, we can't show any landscape, we can't show very vast area, we can't show big size of auditorium, but we are very thin and clear short format like vertical. So we choose the sound design like that also. So we get everything very perfect way. When you are writing the script from the day one, you should definitely think about your stage and your place and your sound and your properties and your artist, because the screen is like that. You definitely 3 times very clear from the horizontal to the vertical size. So this is my way of productions.
What have you learned about yourself through the making of your film?
This film gave me new venture, new life, new career in my life. So I learned that I can do what I love to do. I am capable of doing it. So I'm ready to go to the next stage. So this is the platform which made me to prove who I am, and that through my husband, he helped me to get to know that I am capable of doing something which I like to do. I'm good enough to doing that. So acting, that career which was switched on in this project.
I personally understand my wife and understand my life very closely, actually, because when I'm writing, I felt Narmi character. Then only I write in my paper about that character. So I deeply understand my wife and deeply understand my life also. This is my learning from this script.